Sources of finance. Name Manish Nikam. Roll number MB21093. Class MS MMS MBA. Year 2020 or 23. What is finance? Money used to purchase things the business needs or want. What is source of finance? It is a method of getting hold of the money you need. Source of finance are the most explored area, especially for the entrepreneurs about to start a new business. It is perhaps the toughest part of all the efforts. There are various sources of finance classified on the basis of time period, ownership and control, and sources of generation. According to time period, sources of finance a business are classified based on the time period for which the money is required. The time period are commonly classified into following three: long-term source of finance, medium-term source of finance, short-term sources of finance. Long-term sources of finance: share capital or equity share, preferential capital or preference share, retained earnings or internal accruals, debentures, bonds, term loans from financial institute, government and commercial banks, venture funding, asset securitization, international financing by way of euros issue, foreign currency loans, ADR, GDR, etc. Medium-term source of finance, preference capital or preference share, debenture, bonds, medium-term loans that is, financial institute, government and commercial banks, lease finance, hire purchase finance. Short-term sources of finance, trade credit, short-term loans like working capital loans and commercial banks, fixed deposit for a period of 1 year or less, advance received from customers, creditors, payable, factory services, bill discounting. According to ownership and control, sources of finance are classified based on ownership and control over the business. These two parameters are an important consideration while selecting a source of finance for the business. On the basis of ownership and control, sources of finance are classified into two: own capital and borrowed capital. Own capital includes equity capital, preference capital, retained earnings, convertible debentures, venture fund or private equity. Borrowed capital includes financial institution, commercial banks or general public in case of debentures. According to source of generation, according to source of generation, source of finance are classified into internal sources and external sources. Internal sources are retained profit, reduction or controlling of working capital, sales of asset, etc. External sources: shares, debentures, public deposit, loans. Conclusion: deciding the right source of finance is a crucial business decision taken by top level finance manager. Wrong source of finance increases the cost of funds, which in turn would have direct impact on the feasibility of project under concern. Improper match of type of capital with business requirement may go against smooth functioning of the business. Thank you.